married to her and came back here to Providence. To me, Providence was the most beautiful and wonderful place you could find. All those violence and stuff like that we find in other places, we never had it here. This place was peaceful. People was loving. The people in the area, Miss Sala, they took me home with Mr. Miguel. They took me home. I was living in the house just as an part of the family. People at the community, the section also. So this is a very peaceful community.
Who you remember from down in here when you come?
Well, we had apart from we had Mr. Porter, we had Mr. Dong, we have Beans, we have Mr. Daza, and we had Miss Sita, we had Angel Archibald, and Mr. Cassian, that is, and Francis Archibald, Laiji, a whole lot of people. Plenty of them pass away, but we still got the younger set is still around.
Mr. Bing, tell us what you feel like this section need.
I feel like we need somewhere for the children them to have fun, like a park or something like that, because they just house up here in the house or after they play along the road. That is very dangerous. Personally, I figure that we need a park.
All right, Mr. Bing, here we are in this section of the light plant. Tell us your point of view about how the light plant changed the life of the people them down in here.
This light plant become like an addiction, because when the plant cut off, it's just like something missing. We get so accustomed to the noise and stuff like that. But really it affects our life negatively. The soot, when the wind change, the soot from the plant go on the house stop. When it rain, you see the oil in the water, the vibration, the noise. Psychologically it affects you also, because sometimes when the noise is so high, it gets you kind of touchy and stuff like that. No? Really negatively. I mean, the light is good, but it gives us more negative effect. Well, one of the suggestions that I always mention about is as a recompense for the years of suffering, because the other island don't get the noise nor not get the soot. It's for them to charge us a cheaper rate of light or don't charge us at all as a recompense. And the other solution would be to move the plant, but it will be the same thing, because we'll be moving it to a different section, and then the problem would be for somebody else anyhow.
All right, Mr. Bing, thank you very much for being in my Providence.
Yeah, well, as I said, the thanks is for you all. You got a wonderful program. Keep it up. It's a good way of making the people know a little about the history. No? The history is an important part. They say a person without a history is not nobody at all. It's very good. This program is very interesting, very important, especially for us, native islanders.
And you, my TV viewers, don't move, because my Providence soon come back with more from Nelly Downs and Jouns Pine. My TV viewers, now we are at the entrance of Jonas Pint, or Jouns Pint as how it is called. This is a small and beautiful section that ends in a pint. It is the home of the office of the National Natural Park McBean Hill Lagoon, and it is situated on the northeast of my Providence. This place is magical, is a dream and exotic reality, and its name comes from one of the first inhabitants of this section, Mr. Jonas Archibald. We are here with Mr. Roque Archibald Gallardo. He is the grandson of Mr. Jonas Archibald, who is the person that this section named off. Mr. Roque, welcome to my Providence, and tell us a little bit what you remember about Jouns Point when you was a little boy.
Jouns Point, as a small section, start out with approximately 10 houses. All those old set of people passed away already. We start from a little key, we would say, which is with Miss Juana Archibald. She died. Then we have Mr. Washington Archibald. Everybody know him as Mr. Yon. Also passed away, he and his wife. We have Simon Archibald, which is my father, died. Mr. Morales, Lucilla Archibald, Mr. Hubert, Jonas Jr. All those people raised up around here in Jouns Point, and all of them already passed away. But the youth that leave, so the descendants that leave from them, increased Jouns Point in such a way that it turned to be a good little section right now, because from 10 houses, we're talking right now around 60 houses in Jouns Point. All these houses is descent from those 10 families. The way that we used to get to Jouns Point at the first beginning, we had a rock road where we used to come through between Escuela Hunin, the Hunin school here in a town, and Senon Robson. We used to walk through that place on the rock them round the beach until we get to each house. We didn't have a main road. Then in the 70s, I think in the 60s or 70s, is when the government opened a road here in Jouns Point. So finally, after this road opened, naturally we had an easier way to bring in material, and Jouns Point started to increase until it get where it is actually.
Mr. Roque, tell us in which administration then cut the road and how far the road go?
As far as I remember, this road cut by Doña Alicia Londe Calderon when she was alcalde. And the road go right around Jouns Point and come out up in Nelly Downs, right front by the Casa de la Cultura. But it's only part of it paved, approximately half of it, because the pave only up to forest the end of the pint. Then from there, go back around, coming out to Nelly Downs. Up there is, you can say, it's bush, because once in a while they clean it out, but up to now that part don't pave. When I was a boy, I remember they used to carry cow, Catlina. We used to walk over Jouns Point, go up by, we call up here Bush Pass. When we get further up the last part of the pint there, we used to cross the cow them over, walk from there, go and come out by Miss Milta Pint. And from then, well, we used to pass them to each one of us farm. So we all used to walk with horse, carry the cow them over. In the evening, you go back and bring them in. We used to go to school. Our school was right here at the Escuela Hunin. We didn't have any high school as yet. Everybody used to go to school there. The children them was very respectable, not like now. You used to get up, go to school. After you get out of school, come home, you eat. After you finish eat, whoever have animals, go and bring in the animals, pen them. Next day morning, you get up and milk your cow. You catch your horse, you carry out your animal them, you feed your hog and everything like that, and then you come back home, get ready and go to school. At home, we used to make a balaclava. We used to make our own butter. We used to get fresh milk. We used to drink fresh milk. We never used to know anything about milk from the shop, like, oh, we're buying milk. No. In those days, finally, it was less shop, because we only had, as far as I remember, we had Mr. Pong, we used to call Mr. Pong, J. Pong shop. We had Ray Howard. We had Mr. Harmon Archibald, Mr. Casemiro. Those are the shop them that, and Mr. James Rankin, no? Those are the shop them that I remember that we had here on the island. And those shops is where we all used to make all our shopping. In the time then that we used to produce oranges, finally the island used to carry the oranges them to Cartagena, and from there, well, then it go to the different department in Colombia. They used to exchange, arrange, and bring. They used to bring flour. They used to bring cola. They used to bring different things from the continent with the arranges them. Also with the coconut. They used to carry the coconut them to Cartagena. They used to make copra. I don't know if you all hear about the copra. They used to produce plenty of copra, especially here in Jouns. Mr. Hubert, that was one of his biggest work. He used to produce a lot of copra and send to Cartagena. And from there, well, those things they used to get back cloth. They used to get back different things to the home, no? Well, and the traditional eating, you know, the island used to farm a lot. The people them here used to work. We didn't have at least so many amount of people that skulk in like what we're having right around now. The people them used to work. The people them used to make them ground. You used to have plenty cane. You used to have plenty of oranges. You used to have plenty coconut. You used to have plenty of cow. So the island, in certain senses, was much better. And right now how it is, because actually the people them is abandoning the farm because you have different institutions that put in more law and regulation, and some of the people them is getting fed up and they're leaving behind all what they used to do before. Because right now, for example, cow. We used to have lots of cow here. And if you take make a census right now, I don't know if we have the 1/4 of the cow them that we used to have here on the island in those days.
Mr. Roque, thank you very much for being in my Providence.
Okay, Rosanna, well, you know, all of us, I would say, then, should come together and keep up this program. Is very important. And that the whole set of people could give them a little history, at least who remember, and talk about what they remember, the olden days and stuff like that.
And you, my TV viewer, please don't move. Continue to learn about Nelly Downs and Jouns.
Run down, you want, dial up, you want, run to, you want, stew come, you want, fry fish, you want, rice and beans, you want, big TL, you want, dumpling, you want, I love my Providence, I love my Providence, I love.
My lovely TV viewers, I'm sorry to tell you that my Providence come to its end for today. But don't get sad, because next week we will come back with the support of the National Commission of TV with another nice emission of your and my Providence.
This is a special dedication to my beautiful Providence. I love my 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 Providence. I want me wake up every morning, me give Jaja thanks for this paradise land. Me look for the